Okay, we're now live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Clayton County Board of Education 2020 millage rate public hearing. Today is Thursday, July 30th, 2020 at 6 p.m. At this time, I'm going to call the meeting to order. I'm going to do a roll call of the board members, and I want everyone there to know that we do not need a quorum for this meeting. Jasmine Bowles.
Present.
Mark Christmas.
Here.
Jesse Gorreese present. Victoria Williams.
Hello, ladies.
Ophelia Burrows. Miss Burrows is present. Mary Baker.
Here.
Judy Johnson.
Mute yourself. I got to hear you now. Okay. You don't want to come on.
Can you all mute, please? Thank you. Is Judy Johnson in the meeting? Dr. Alika Anderson.
Here.
Ben Straker. Okay. Superintendent Beasley's present.
I'm here.
Clem Doyle, Attorney Clem Doyle.
Present.
Okay. At this time, I will turn it over to our Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Emma Benton.
Thank you, Ms. Goree. We have a few public comments for today's meeting, and they will be read by Ms. Tamika Billingsley.
Go ahead, Ms. Benton.
You're on mute.
Ms. Benton,
Yes.
can you remind everyone what the hearing is for?
Oh, yes. So this is our 2020 millage tax hearing. Millage rate hearing, public hearing. And so the property taxes have been assessed for this year. And so we are required by law to have these meetings. The recommendation is that the millage remain at 20 mills. We were at 20 mills in this current year, and so our budget was built on 20 mills. We are not increasing the millage rate. However, the value of properties in Clayton County has increased slightly. Hence the purpose, the reason for a millage rate hearing. And so as we look at the tax value of a property, for example, that's about $100,000. The increase for the year would be $17.64. And so at this time, Ms. Billingsley will read the public comments.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, superintendent, and community people. We have two questions this evening. The first question or the first comment is, prior to me offering any public comment, please send a copy of CCPS 2017 and 2020 annual budget so I may provide an objective opinion and better questions in regards to any potential millage rate increase, opposition, or support. We just approved the penny sales tax extension, and I want to assess these increased taxes on real property. You may email or send a physical copy to my address below, Mr. Gary Beulah. The district did respond back to him via email where he can locate those items on our webpage and send him the link.
Is that Gary Beulah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
The second comment comes from Ms. Linda Owens. My recommendation would be to have the citizens vote on a 1% SPLOST increase instead of increasing property taxes. This is a less painful increase. When I informed an elderly widow in my neighborhood of the 3.03% increase in property taxes, she nearly broke down in tears. She is and has been struggling financially since the loss of her late husband's income. She is also rearing her 12-year-old grandson. Before considering such an increase, please take into consideration everyone's ability to handle it. This would increase my property taxes by $1,500 a year. Even paying it in 12 equal increments amounts to $125 extra dollars per month. This is a hard pill to swallow. That would mean the funds issued by HEALS Act will only go towards my property taxes and then some. How is that to help me with everyday necessities such as food, medications, and other needed goods? This is only adding to our pain and suffering. Have we not already suffered enough as a result of this pandemic? When will it end? And that's the end of the comments.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for those comments. You said you responded to Mr. Beulah, and possibly we can send Ms. Owens a response because I'm not really sure if her information is correct. I'd love to know who her neighbor might be, so maybe we can contact them. If there are no further comments, are there any comments from anyone? Dr. Beasley, your light is on. Do you have any comments to make?
No, I would just suggest we send to her the examples of the increases that we normally post for the millage rate hearing. That may be helpful for her to see as well, for that last comment person to see.
Okay.
We can attach that and we'll respond to the email accordingly.
Okay, thank you.
you.
Well, if there are
Madam
no
Chair?
further,
Madam
yes,
Chair,
Mr.
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes,
we can simply address her concern by letting her know that that was not us increasing her property value. That's the tax assessor's office that's increasing property value. So we're asking for the same rate that we've always had, but that increase doesn't impact us. That it impacts the property value of a property from the tax assessor's office. So we have to be clear that this is not Clayton County Public Schools doing, but this is the tax assessor's office because our property value is going up.
right. Well, yeah, that's why I
That
was
is
saying
correct.
we could, yeah, that's what I was saying, to respond to her, to let her know that. And then I would be very interested to know who her neighbor is, because, if her neighbor is a senior, maybe she hasn't even used the option for the exemption
Correct.
because of her age. That's why I
Mhm.
wanted to see if we could reach out to them to find that out, because that's what they're not understanding. So yes, thank you, Mr. Christmas. Are there any other comments? Hearing none, we will have another meeting. Ms. Benton, what's the date for the next meeting? Is it?
So the next meeting for the third public hearing is August the 6th at 6 p.m. So
Okay.
that's next Thursday at 6 p.m.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we have heard all of the comments, and at this time we will adjourn this meeting. Thank you all so much for your attendance. Have a great evening.
Thank you.